Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Marwin Gonzalez.
He's set, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Castro takes it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Number 31 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jake Cave.
Into the box now, Jake Cave. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Stewart is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lamont Wade.
Now at the plate, Lamont Wade. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Reyes has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Middle of the night now from Comerica Park. It's the Twins 6 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first
Okay,
baseman.
thank you, Heidi.
Jamer
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jamer Candelario. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And it's quickly 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 14.
1 out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now is his guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Dixon, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Odorizzi looks in. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready now, Jason Castro. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The catcher, Jason Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 0-1 sent on the ground out to second. Castro scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
In now, Jorge Polanco. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Arias rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
In most parts of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz fouled off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Polanco takes his lead at third with 1 away. Popped him up. Castro ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
So stepping in, Eddie Rosario. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Sano. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box now, Jake Cave.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Twins are out in front, 10-0.
Leading up for the Tigers.
Next up for Detroit,
The
number
right fielder.
19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight.
8.
Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box now, Jake Rogers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Odorizzi's ready. First pitch on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Matt Hall comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another shot now. Lamont Wade.
Off for Minnesota, the center fielder, Lamont Wade.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Line towards center field, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Now
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Stepping in now, Jason Castro. To second for 1, on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Luis Arias. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as it's on the ground toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit, and he is in there.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find ourselves first and third.
In now, Nelson Cruz. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Twins strand a pair, but they're still in front, 10-0. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
1-2, here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it. But I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Dawa Lugo. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 1-2. Still 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning when he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down in order go the Tigers, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Eddie Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Sent toward first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. So with one gone here in the top of the 8th, even the home fans are starting to sense that we could be on the verge of witnessing history as we get a look at our line score here, and you see the big number. No hits for the home team through 7. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Rosario stands at first with 1 out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Line toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lamont Wade.
Up next for Minnesota, Lamont Wade, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Now in the box, Jason Castro. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Nope, at the
A ball and no strikes.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0. pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Reyes. And that's the third out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 11 and the Tigers nothing. In now, Jeimer Candelario. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home.
Nope.
And he misses there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
1 out, nobody on. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Brandon Dixon.
Digging in, Brandon Dixon. No hits to this point. Odorizzi steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll get in there safely. So close.
Now
But with
batter.
one swing of the bat, the
Number
no-hit
19.
bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Oh, it sure is, Matty V. Boy, you get that part into the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out thinking about the 9th D-row, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quadrants covered. Be interesting to see if he toes the slab in the 9th or if they hand this over to the bullpen.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Dixon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Line drive snagged on a short hop. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0.
Ladies
Joe
and gentlemen,
Jimenez
your
Enters the
attention,
game from
please.
the pen, and because
Now
this is a
pitching for the
non-save
Tigers,
situation, trying to
7.
get him some work after
Joe
having not thrown in several days.
Jimenez.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days
off
now,
the
so
Minnesota.
they're just hoping they can
The
keep
second
him
baseman.
sharp and give him the
Luis.
chance to pitch in a real
Area.
game situation here.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Castro right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco to this point. Now the pitch. Chopped to third. Lugo has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Popped him up. Candelario will put this one away, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 11-0.
Your
Lewis
attention,
Thorpe
please.
is ready, and
Now
he'll take
pitching
the ball
for
from the
Minnesota,
manager.
Number 71, Lewis Thorpe.
Next for the Tigers, Jake Rogers
Leading
starting
up
things
for
for
the
his
Tigers,
side in the ninth
the
as they
catcher,
face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Arias comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Twins are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Striding in once again, Willie Castro. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Reyes.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box, Dawa Lugo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Last breath for the Tigers. Hard liner toward short, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Minnesota, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Jake Odorizzi records the victory, his 13th of the year, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Spencer Turnbull couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter
The final line
at
score
MLB
for our
The
ball
Show.
game tonight for the victorious Twins: 11 runs, 19 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.